internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over Swift one day?
Well,
I'll tell you a very quick, funny story. I'll keep it short. I was in the Middle East last fall, and we were meeting with customers. It's really early in the morning. My time zones are all screwed up. We're meeting the CEO of a payments company, and I start talking about the SEC. And after the meeting, he very delicately says to me, "No one gives a shit." And his point was, if you're not in the United States, you know, the governments in Abu Dhabi, governments in Switzerland, Singapore, UK, Japan, they've provided the clarity how they view and categorize digital assets, and they don't care that the United States SEC has a viewpoint that is, pending in court.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tom, so 24-hour script. Let's get right into today's video. 10,000 XRP is a number that every single person should be aiming towards, because when XRP reaches $100, that return on investment is going to be $1 million, and that's not a lot of money. A lot of people out there think, they're not going to let us all get rich with XRP. But little do they know, there's a very small percentage of the world's population that actually holds XRP. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. We are going to break down some numbers today that is going to completely shock you and make you go, holy shit, there isn't enough XRP for everybody. As you guys heard that intro by Brad Garlinghouse, he had a conversation with somebody, a payment company in the Middle East. And they were talking with the SEC, but guess what just dropped today, folks? Dubai International Financial Center approved XRP under its virtual assets regime. That is so massive. We are seeing regulation come left, right, and center for XRP. XRP will be available for use by institutions located in the DIFC to accelerate faster, more efficient global value exchange. Keyword, more efficient global value exchange. And we know that XRP's 100 billion, that was pre-mined, that was done on purpose. When you have fixed supply, increasing demand, you don't need to go to MIT to know what's going to happen to the price of XRP.
There's relatively speaking, leaving forks aside, there's relatively speaking fixed supply, and you have increasing demand. And when endowments and institutions, Joey and I sat in a meeting not that long ago with, some of the largest institutional money in the world trying to get smart about crypto. They owned zero on that day. I don't know if they do today. But as they enter the market, you have fixed supply, increasing demand. You don't have to go to MIT to know what's going to happen.
And we're going to cover this very quickly. The SEC is now being investigated by Congress for overreach of their power. That's all we got to talk about. We already knew from day one that this case was targeted. The SEC was being absolutely ridiculous, and Ripple and XRP are going to come up on top. And before we get into the numbers, I want to share with you guys how many people actually hold XRP in terms of Ripple executives and how much XRP that's actually lost and will never be touched because people don't have access to it. This fundamental valuation framework that was published by Robbie Mitchnick that works at BlackRock, I want to point out one part of it. Susan Athey holds equity positions in Ripple Labs, which in turn has a large position in the crypto asset XRP. It's not just us holding XRP. Remember, Jed had about 7 billion XRP at one point, but that's all gone now. And if you guys remember, Mellon, Banking Here's, he put $2 million into XRP, which gave him a return on investment of $1 billion back in 2018. Guess what? He died. God knows what happened to that XRP. Did his family have access to those private keys? Did his family have passwords to his exchanges that he bought the XRP on? Probably not. If he had a sudden death, probably not. And take a look at this, folks. As you guys could see, the blue check marks are verified, confirming that they are holding that amount. The X in the red are not verified, but they're very, very conservative. Currently, Ripple holds 6.6 billion XRP outside of escrow. Chris Larson holds 2.8 billion XRP. Arthur Brito holds 1.3 billion XRP. Brad Garlickhouse, approximately, conservatively, 2 billion XRP. David Schwartz, 3.5 billion XRP. And this is so conservative. You got to understand, David Schwartz was one of the first ones with Jed. And Jed had about 7 billion. So I'm being very conservative here. Get close to the TV. Come on in. I'm getting close too. We got Craig Kidd holding 2.5 billion XRP. Susan Athey, as you guys just heard from BlackRock's employee, saying Susan Athey holds a lot of XRP, 1.5 billion XRP. Bob Way, 2.5 billion XRP. And we have Ripple directors and team. And you're probably wondering, what do you mean by that? Well, we have Ripple employees holding XRP, but take a look at their leadership, right? We have Monica Long not accounted for, Eric not accounted for, Kirsten not accounted for, Devraj not accounted for, Eric, Stewart, Brian, we have Rosie Rios, Sandy O'Connor, Craig Phillips, Michael Warren, Ashish Birla, Warren Jensen, not accounted for of their XRP holdings. And if you're on the other side of the screen thinking, oh, they probably don't hold XRP, get the F out of here, because you are completely delusional. Yes, they're all holding a bag of XRP, okay? Now take a look at this. Let's bring in the total now, which is 23 billion XRP held amongst just this. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna add that escrow. Now, in total, we have 65 billion XRP pretty much within the Ripple team and the company. And you guys are probably thinking, oh, it's centralized. No, absolutely not. It's not centralized. They're just early investors. They're just early investors just like us. Pioneers, but they were in way, way, way early, like David Schwartz. Okay? 65 billion. Now take a look at this number. 10,000 XRP is what everybody should be aiming towards, okay? Why do I say that? Because it's not a crazy amount to preach. It's about, $6,200 right now. And some of you guys may say, that's a lot of money. It is for some people. But you gotta grind. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Don't give me that BS saying, oh, I'll never reach 10,000. Yes, you can. Pick up a side hustle. This is, like I said, once in a lifetime opportunity. If we go ahead and check out the total available XRP supply right now, which is 99.988419328 billion, just you guys look at the screen here. We're gonna go ahead and minus the 65 billion from that. What do we get? We get 35 billion XRP left for retail. But folks, that number is a lot smaller, because multiple people hold multiple XRP wallets, including myself. I account for six different wallets. So if anybody out there that holds one wallet, I could account for another 5 individuals, okay? So now when we take that number and divide it by 2, that's 277,000 people hold more than 10,000 XRP. What we just did was add up the numbers on the left-hand side, starting from 145,000 all the way to 54. And we're gonna divide that by 2. We get 139,000 individuals on this planet that hold more than 10,000 XRP. And that is a very, very conservative number, folks. Very conservative. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, but this is not hopium, this is all facts. And one day, when the price of XRP starts moving up, a lot of people are gonna wonder why. And the answer to that is they just didn't educate themselves enough. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And we will be back with another video.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.